Hey, I'm Sabrina from GetYourRockOut, and I'm with Steel Threads. How are you guys doing today?
Very well.
Yeah, good.
So, how do you think your gig went earlier?
Went alright, we did it in 2 bits, and the first bit I broke a string, the second bit I didn't, so I preferred the second bit. These two might have enjoyed it all, I don't know. Did you enjoy it all?
I did, yeah, it was a good gig.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it all. I do think the second set was better for the reasons Neil's just pointed out, but you know, there again we was playing violin first set, so we do like that as well. So yeah, it was all round good gig, yeah.
So, how do you find it when that happens? When you break the string, do you just have to carry on? Just what happens?
Luckily we do a lot of gigs, we play we're in a pub 3-4 times a week, so they're a tougher crowd, you know what I mean, because you stood right in front of them, they've just asked you to play a song for their mate and you break a string, you've got to sort of just get on with it. So it's nice, it prepares you for things like this where you've got just your own music and 15 minutes to try and impress. And it was nice, it's a great festival this. The first ever Steel Threads gig happened at SOS 4 years ago, so it is quite important to me, it's nice. And, considering that quite a lot do go outside when the main band's finished because it's so hot in there mainly, quite a lot stayed in to listen to us on both of our sets, so we're really pleased.
So this was your second time, would you say your gig was better received this time?
I was more aware of this one because the first time I was just scared to death and don't remember it very much, just sort of got up there and started playing. So it's Tracy's first time at SOS. Did you find it scary or was it good?
Well, to be honest, I didn't find it scary at all because I know that everyone was pretty open-minded, even though it's a metal and rock festival. I knew that people were open-minded musically, so I could see as well as I was playing, especially through, well, both sets, but the first set, you know, I saw people getting into it and smiling and, you know, being interested. So yeah, it was quite comfortable really. Yeah, it was a nice place to be. Yeah.
So would you say that you have a pretty unique blend of instruments?
Definitely. Thanks to two violins.
Yeah, I mean, I think that all comes down to
Yeah.
the music.
Do you want to talk about your instrument? No? Okay, so we'll
Do you want to talk about yours?
Not particularly, no, nobody wants to talk about mine, but I play guitar. Yeah, we have we found a sound that works just using normally bass, guitar, violin, drum. All three of us sing, and we sort of see it as like if we were a classic rock setup, Laura would be more like your lead guitarist, I'd be a mixture of the drummer and the guitarist, and Tracy sort of the rest of the drum kit, bass, and we all sort of fill gaps that you don't realise are there until you have a setup like we have. It's quite bizarre, but it works really naturally, which is why we carry on doing it, because if it was really hard work it might be trying to tell us something. But yeah, Tracy joined in February, and we've been a 3-piece since.
So how did you first know that combination worked?
Probably by chance. I mean, before the band existed, I was just writing these songs that we now do, playing them as a singer-songwriter, and I knew that weren't for me. I'm a drummer originally, and I've always liked I preferred bands. Just I like telling people what to do, mainly. And when you're on your own, they're both laughing, but they're not. So then songs were sort of evolving, and I had friends. I'm quite lucky that I had friends I could say, "Will you put a bit of this on it, put a bit of violin, put a bit of bass," and so the songs come together like that. And then it was just a question of playing it live. Once I was doing it, I found Laura, which was just like one of them unique moments, and then I knew Tracy from before Steel Threads. We'd worked together briefly on something, and then gave her a call, will you come and join in? And it just worked, and thankfully we haven't had to think about it or audition any more people, or else it would have just been hard work. Yeah.
Probation over.
So I think we're safe to say that we might carry on for a bit.
So what happened with the uni moment? Was it unique?
Oh yeah, well.
Oh.
Do you want to tell everybody how we came to meet? Can you remember?
It was so long ago, I can't remember.
Short version, I was at a festival working for a band I worked for, met someone who was from Mansfield, where Laura's from. We ended up chatting and I said, I'd love to find a violin. And she went, oh, I know a violin player, she might not be in a band. I'll put you in touch. Facebook, convinced Facebook that I wasn't a stalker. Laura got convinced that I wasn't just a pest online.
Well, not just a pest.
Well, just as well as being a pest online, I could also write some songs. So that was that. And then, like I said, Tracy was like the final little piece to finish us off, so to speak.
Do you mind?
I mean that. Yeah.
So have you had many album releases yet at the moment?
We've got a new album coming, which we're working on at the moment, and I think we've decided on the title of that. Yeah, it's called The Rule of Three, and we are working on it. We've recorded quite a few songs, got a couple of tracks finished at the moment. One of them's available as a free download. It's called All This Time. You can sign up to our newsletter and get the download of the MP3. We played it at the gig today, and we've got. We're probably bringing out another single from that soon.
We were just discussing that, weren't we, today? Yeah. We're gonna. One of the songs we played today is called Next Time. We're gonna try and maybe for Monday we can get our acts together and get it all organised. We'll put that out. So Laura will be in charge of distribution. So if you can't find it anywhere, just blame her.
Thank you.
So,
And have you got many more gigs coming up?
Lots.
yeah, we play all the time. Like I said, we're not really. We get asked a few times about what's your touring schedule, and we haven't really got a schedule because we don't really tour. We play a lot of pubs, and we're very proud of the fact that we play all our own music. A few covers just to sort of get us by some nights, but we play all our own songs to a pub audience, and over 4 years they've sort of come to know the name, and that's what they're going to get. So the people that now come and watch us want to be there. Which is, you know, so yeah, we'll be playing right up till just before Christmas, and then we'll push this new album, which means there's three things available, all available on steelthreadsmusic.co.uk.
And at gigs.
Is it on music?
Yeah, it's got music.
steelthreadsmusic.co.uk. I have no idea. Something like that.
So have you got a favourite place to play? Is it different for everyone?
That's a step really, don't we? Yorkshire, Midlands, Derbyshire. We've got a good following around Derbyshire. I keep looking at that like that's talking to me. The Derbyshire. Derby, we do well around Derby, Midlands, Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, going up towards Hull, where Tracy lives. No one place in particular, like gig-wise.
It's always nice to play around the area where we mainly play, because we see a lot of returning fans, you know, so we get to know them better, and it's almost like friends almost, you know, when they come to the gig. But we're trying to conquer Yorkshire. I live in Yorkshire, and
just conquer it.
Yeah, it's got to be conquered, and it's a hard thing to do with Yorkshire folk. So yeah, we're always looking for more gigs, but more gigs, especially in the Yorkshire area. That'd be nice.
Do you think we'll be branching out from there?
Yeah, we'll branch out all over really. I think we've got a gig down in Devon, haven't we?
September.
A weekend in Devon.
We don't exclude anywhere. We can really be anywhere. I think a few weeks ago we played in Warrington, was it? Yeah, we go all over Lancashire, Yorkshire, the Midlands. Anywhere we'll go. Yeah, just send us.
We've got really loose plans to go to Holland. We've been asked a number of times by a couple of people if they can get us gigs there. It's just having the time, the space in like what we're all doing, as well as the band, to want to just go. But I think it'd be great. I know a lot of my friends, fellow bands that I know, they go to Holland and Germany quite regular, and it seems to be well received. You know what I mean? Tracy's toured Germany with a different band. I've toured Germany with a different band.
I've never played anywhere but the UK, so it'd be a new experience for me. I'd like to do that.
We saved her really from Mansfield. We ever played in Mansfield.
It's true.
Have you ever been to Manchester?
Don't go.
Yeah, it's about the logistics really, making the decision to do it and then sorting the logistics out, which any band has to go through, don't they? They're organising their own tour, so yeah, we're thinking about doing that.
Would you say that there's been a funniest moment at a gig?
The funniest moment seems to happen after gigs.
Yeah.
The after gig meltdown.
I've got to admit, for me, my favourite one was we did a festival, SOS Fest, a couple of years ago, and we were in the middle of a song, and yet again Neil broke a string, as he tends to do quite regular. I think it's for attention. I don't know. And he changed the string in the middle of the song while he was still singing and playing his drum, and we had the bass going, the violin was still going, the song carried on, and by the end of the song, the new string was on and it was back in tune. That was my best moment ever. So I've never seen anyone do that since or again.
It wasn't funny for me though, because
It was
panicked
brilliant.
for 3 minutes.
It was brilliant.
Oh,
It was ace.
thank you for remembering that.
It was ace.
Yeah, no, to be honest, there's always funny moments because that's what makes what we do so unique. Playing in a band all the time, going into all these different pubs, into all these different people's lives and what have you. And like Tracy said, some have become friends, and it's just always stuff that you couldn't write. Maybe I'll write it one day.
I have advised Neil that he should do a video blog on the way to the gig, filming him in the van. Maybe we should do it afterwards, or maybe we shouldn't. But
I've got plenty to say about the M1, where they've put concrete blocks between, right, 50 mile an hour, and then they took all the concrete back up. I don't know why I'm looking at you. What are we looking at? But I could talk to you for ages about that, but it's
Probably not the purpose of this interview.
It's not going to sell us any records. It's not going to sell you any.
yeah, going on a bit of Eldrew tangent.
Yeah, would you call him Victor?
I don't believe it. So, where can people go to check you guys out?
Website steelthreadsmusic.co.uk. We have a Facebook, just /steelthreads. I don't even know if people put slashes and HTT and all that. Nobody does anymore, do they? You know, it's so simple for these kids now. They just, if you start.
Here he goes.
When I used to put my 28.6 kilobit modem in, I used to write.
Why are you so old?
If you start putting, I'm aware of it, especially today, all these young, attractive thin people. What are we talking about?
It's www.steelthreadsmusic.co.uk or Facebook Steel Threads. There we are.
Yes.
At least you know what you're talking about.
We have a gig list on ENTS24, is that right? So all our gigs are on there, and we always post just before our next gigs what we've got coming up. So yeah.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to add?
Just a packet of Werthers and some ginger snaps and a nice cup of tea and just finish it off nice. These two will put me back in my chair and rock me to sleep. It's lovely. Life on the road. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you guys, it's been great. Brilliant.